Howdy, y'all. What's going on? All right, we are here. We are live, and we are still together. Oh, this YouTube, I can't see any of the comments. Can we change it to where I can see the comments? How are we feeling today? What is going on? This has been day, that's absolutely perfect, thank you. I think this is day 15 of quarantine for me personally. And it's, honestly, it's going all right. Everyone in the family is very healthy, and mom is Lysoling everything. And as you can see, we are stocked on the paper. We have all the toilet paper any family could ever ask for. That is a family of 3 siblings and 2 adults. And okay, so also today we have some fantastic guests that are coming on the show. Elma Lovano from Jam Card, founder of Jam Card. We're going to get on here and we're going to talk about ways that a musician can move around in the upcoming days of the economy and the social landscape of how this is going to look. And then we also have Mr. Ariel Posen is going to be joining us. And we're talking about guitar and other things. Talking about how to grow your facial hair much better than me, because I certainly am not achieving in that realm. And I'm going to be 25 years old next week. So, how are we all feeling out there? Let's hear about it. I feel articulate. Grateful Pigs. Thank you all for coming. Let some Wandering Mean, come on. That's one of my favorite Waylon Jennings songs. That's absolutely great. I love that song. Love that. Rolling Stones. Yeah. I've never sang it before. I'll never be your beast. beast of burden. Walk for miles, my feet still hurting. All I want is for you to make love to me. I'll never be your beast of burden. Walk for miles, feet still hurting. All I want is for you to make love to me. And it is Eric Clapton's birthday. Oh my Lord, this is wild. When I was younger, which is how every Eric Clapton story starts, right? When I was younger, I used to play along the Eric Clapton videos on YouTube off a Stratocaster that I bought at Guitar Center for $325. And I think my dad bought it for me, if I'm not mistaken. It's a Mexican Stratocaster, and we would play along to like, right when YouTube was starting to become a thing, and play along to like, Wonderful Tonight, how does Wonderful Tonight go? Does it go something like, well, lay down, Sally, rest you in my arms. Don't you think you want someone to talk to? Lay down, Sally, no need to leave so soon. But I've been trying all night long just to talk to you. Line in there, sun ain't nearly on the rise, we still got the moon and stars above. Underneath these velvet skies, all that matters if you will stay with me. Don't you ever leave. Lay down, shaman, 48 mega roll count. I've been trying all night week just to buy you. To buy some shaman, maybe angel soft too. It's their thickest ever, and it smells like lavender too. This is not brought to you by any towel of paper or toilet paper supplier. This is not brought to you by any corporate sponsorship whatsoever. But the new Cosmic shirt is available now, and all proceeds are going to help people involved in the Cosmic Country Crew. And Lovano up here. How many songs can Dee Dee make before this is over? I can make through a lot of songs. Oh, Milk Cow Blues, come on, yeah. I want to see y'all here on the YouTube chat as well. I mean, thank you for that. I appreciate seeing that down there. How does 12 rolls equal 42? I've never understood. Well, I'll tell you, it's 4 rolls equals, so it's going to be 48 rolls is actually what you're seeing here. So it's just going to be 12 times 4, right? So 4 rolls of your standard size are going to go into it, and simple as that. Hi from Madrid. How's everyone doing in Madrid? All right. Is everyone feeling all right? Yeah. Yeah, I bet so. Cosmic math is real. Let's see if we can get Elmo in here. All right. I will play some Blackberry Smoke before the night is over. Oh my gosh. Dang! That's funny.
How's everybody doing?
Is that Bounty?
Dude, it's not Bounty. I can't afford that stuff right now. Ain't nobody got no work. You know what I'm saying? We gotta get the 99-cent store. We gotta get the dry, hurts your butt stuff.
You're going single ply?
This is single ply, man.
You can't hide your single ply. Oh my gosh.
Not a lot of depth, not a lot of tone.
That'd be a good... Watch it though, someone's gonna sample it and turn it into Bad Guy by Billie Eilish.
You can now get my paper towel samples on Splice.
Oh! That'd be nice. That's actually someone's got to do that. I think we just came up with a really good idea for a meme, which is paper towel sampled songs.
I feel like if anyone can make it work, it'd be you.
Man, I wanted to talk about all the efforts Jamcard is making in the community, and so the reason why is when I posted the which you guys were a part of in the biggest way, which was the collaboration we did with Fender back in January at NAMM to launch the new the Ultra series, and that was an honor to be a part of it with Mateus and Ari O'Neill and a bunch of other great players, Zane Carney, Zeppelin Barnatra. And you're the mastermind behind Jamcard. You've put together the team, and it was your vision. And a lot of people hit me up, and I was surprised they weren't really familiar with it. So I figured it'd be cool to get a platform and talk about literally how more than ever right now it'd be amazing for people to get involved in the community and the assets that Jamcard provides.
For sure, yeah, man. And I was super happy to have you play at that Jam Jam. That was super fun, and you crushed it.
Thank you.
As now is documented forever in the YouTube video. Yeah, so for anybody, yeah, do you know Jamcard? Raise your hand. Give me some hearts. Give me some hearts.
Ooh.
Nobody's giving me any hearts. Come on, Stu. Stu, give me some hearts.
Dude, there we go. See, they just came.
Oh man, missed you guys. Yeah, so yeah, Jamcard is the Music Professionals Network. We have an app that is like a social network of all vetted music pros. We got a lot of the best people in LA, Nashville, Atlanta, New York.
New York,
all
right.
in the app right now. We help people get gigs. A lot of people find a lot of tours on there, recording sessions.
Oh, yeah.
Obviously not tours in this moment, not tours in the moment, but
Yeah.
in the future. And then we throw an event called the Jam Jam, which is the event that Daniel just played at with Mateus and Ari and everyone. We teamed up with Fender on that one. We've done a bunch of Jam Jams with a bunch of cool people. We just did one before that with Quincy Jones. We did one before that with George Clinton.
Anderson .Paak.
Anderson .Paak. We had, we've had Ice Cube. We've had, but just on the musician level, like some of my favorite, it's all. But the cool thing about the Jam Jam is we've had big artists play, but it's all about the musicians. And even when like the big name artists come, they're there to like support their musicians.
That's so real, and like you guys even made it a great thing to where even the green room backstage, everyone was in the same large room, so networking was inevitable. And then it's the circular audience. How'd the circular audience come about it? That is actually like a true tribal energy. It feels like a coliseum.
For sure, yeah. Dude, I just wanted to. I mean, the Jam Jam started literally in my living room as a full improv jam session just a few years ago, and I wanted to do it in the circle, facing in like a recording session. But then I really wanted the audience. I wanted like a ring of audience around us, so that way, like the musician, I'm a drummer, right? So like I'm playing, and I got like I always have two drum sets.
Oh yeah.
Because I started the company, I'm a drummer. So there's always two drummers, right? Can't do all that. So you get two drummers, a couple guitar players, bass player, keys, horns, vocals, if you got strings, whatever. But they're all in the circle, so you have full line of sight. So it's really easy for you, whoever's performing, especially if you're improvising, to be able to see your playing field of everyone that you're playing with, right? And the audience is behind you. But then the audience is entirely like all of your peers. The Jam Jam's always invite only. We try to keep it like just music industry people, so like a place where musicians can come and perform and be like, oh, this is why we do this. Like kind of a reminder. Like you're there to perform for your peers, but then we film it and everything so everyone can watch. And we usually release like 1 or 2 videos per Jam Jam. So yeah, I really wanted it to be in the circle to have like the inclusiveness and to have the line of sight. And I just loved the feeling of just having people like right. I mean, there's people right behind you.
Oh, dude, yeah.
So it makes, I don't know, it makes you feel present, and it's like it's just become everyone there's just very supportive. It's like a loving, vibe, and just like it creates this energy. And like I don't know, ever since the very first one, it was special. And then we did we brought in the Brandon Brown Collective.
Whoa.
With like Kyle and Stanley Randolph from like Stevie Wonder's band, Brandon Brown's with the Jacksons, like all these amazing players, and we did that one at my house, which was the first time like a band or an artist played, and it wasn't just straight improv, and it was
It was the Tribes. There were like 5 featured artists, but a lot of people ended up playing. Yeah.
Yeah, a lot of people ended up playing, and then we had a lot of great drummers and a lot of great bass players, keyboardists. Like that was my thing too. I wanted to like build your band out with people that you hadn't played with before.
Yeah.
That I thought would be like really a really great mashup collaboration on the
Oh,
spot,
yeah.
on your toes. It's not a rehearsed performance where you're like comfortable with your rehearsed band. It's like very much you're like, what's gonna happen right now, and everyone, even the performers, feel that way. So
Oh, it's great.
always trying to keep that alive.
And it's the art of collaboration in its most pure form, and that's what you guys focus on. And you're able to capture the energy that brings, and somehow translate it to social media. It's like even on the early days of when Jamcard was around, I remember those first videos and it just being a packed room, just full of circular crowd, and then just an amazing band. And it's like any musician wants to be there because you know how it feels. You know what that feeling's like, and it's like that the energy of a room being alive, and then it keeps growing, right? The room doesn't really hit a ceiling, and that was a wild thing about that night. But on the art of collaboration with where we're at now, it's like that's all we're doing these days. Like I mean, like the past 2 weeks, like incessant amounts of collaboration. Whether it's live streaming, whether it's direct messaging with people, or like FaceTime co-writing, and it's like I saw Jamcard had started a like a charity or a cause of some sort. Would you remind me what's going on with that as well?
Yep. So we teamed up with our friends at Winston House, and we launched last week the Creative Community Fund.
Yeah.
So by the way, if there's any professional music, I'm back.
Gotcha.
Low power. Okay. Yeah. Any musicians on here watching that need some help, you can go to jamcard.com and you'll find in our blog the Creative Community Fund. And or if you're a musician that's comfortable right now and you'd like to help, you can go, and it's just the website's just 2 forms: a form of people you can fill out if you want to help, and another form of people that need help. And it's super easy. It takes just a couple minutes, and within 48 hours we match you up with someone and get you money to help you with whatever it is, whether you need rent money or you need gas money or you need diaper money or grocery money, like whatever it is, because obviously everyone's existing right now. People are if you're pregnant, you got a kid coming, you got to take care. That's not gonna stop.
Terrifying. Terrifying.
So so that felt really good, and it was something that because my whole thing is there's obviously the giant stimulus package that's being made right now, and these other things, and it's really great that everyone's doing all these things, but a lot of these things are going to take months for you to get a check, right?
Oh,
So
yeah.
I was like, how can we help our Jamcard members get rent money April 1st?
Great.
What can we do? How can we get them in days?
Great. Amazing.
So we launched this, and we released it through Jamcard with Winston House on Thursday, and we had money in people's pockets on Friday.
Beautiful,
This is
man.
like a couple $100, $200, just something to help you. It's not gonna, it's just to help you get by in this time right now.
Absolutely terrifying. Absolutely terrifying times for people who don't have a steady stream of income, and that's the only thing about this that's really not sustainable. If you're under the lucky percentage that's healthy and then has a home that you can live in, it's the financial. It's the lack of the main line being siphoned off from people whose main income is performing. That is definitely hurting a lot of people. So the fact that there's a business owner who understands community as well as you and is out there also financially looking out for artists. I mean, everyone should be high on Jamcard right now. I saw in the comments below that we had some people who just went and checked it out and are already trying to get in. So it's like, that's awesome. And for anyone who wants to know more about it and didn't get enough from this, feel free to look it up on the internet, of course, but also talk to me because Jamcard is the bomb. Thanks for coming on here, man, and telling the story about it all.
Oh yeah, man. Thanks for having me, dude. We gotta get together and shred again sometime soon.
Well, I love when I turned around and I saw you on drums, and we went straight into Sissy Strut. Had to do it. Had to do it to him. Oh!
Me and Daru Jones. You got me and Daru together playing with you, man. That was tight.
Dude, everyone's got to go check that out right now. Daru Jones on Sissy Strut with me on guitar? Not to brag. You on drums? Oh my god. And then Kyla Moskovich? God.
Killing it.
Right on.
Who was on? Dmitry Gorodetsky on bass, Dylan Meek on keys.
It was power. It was the time of NAMM. It was the place to be.
Yeah, dude. Oh, yeah.
Well, man, thanks for coming on here. I'm gonna talk to these people probably how to play some Jerry Garcia licks, etc. Have a good one. Stay safe.
Let me just say, this is my first Instagram live.
What? That's great, man. Thanks for coming. That's dope.
Thanks for having me. I'm glad I figured it out.
Right on. Well, that's stellar. Now you got to do it 7 days a week.
Yo, dude, be safe. I think it's awesome that you're doing this, man. Keep spreading the love and the positivity to everyone watching. What's up? Much love, everyone. We just gotta stay together, stay positive. We're gonna get through this. Shit's fucking crazy, but it's gonna be good. I truly believe it'll be better than ever when we get out of this. And I think for all the independent artists watching this, it's gonna be the best world for the independent artists when we come out of this. So just watch and see.
Right on. Let's make it happen.
Let's go.
We're Charm and Tough. Is that the wrong brand?
Stack up. I'm out of toilet paper, but I'm using paper towels, baby.
Boy, that's desperate.
It still works, yeah. I'm using my Dish Cook.
Oh my.
Pretty soon, yeah.
I'm gonna be on Post-it notes before long.
Oh,
Oh God.
that's a bad one. That's a bad one.
All right, man. Well, I'll see you down the line. Stay safe. We'll be in touch.
Thanks, buddy.
All right. Right on.
Peace, Daniel.
Elmo Lovano, everyone. It rhymes with Donato. He's Italian of some sort. Let's get Naomi Donato on here before we get in our next guest. This is my 9-year-old sister, everyone. I'm all about passing on to the next generation. We'll play more Clapton here before the time is done. And Naomi, feel free to come right where my hand is.
Oh, okay, how?
You got it. Yes. All right. There you go. All right. So, last week we were touching on slime. We did banana flavored slime, scented slime. Then we did yoba tea, boba tea slime. And now we're doing...
It was kind of the same of the purple one, but it's kind of the banana scented one.
Okay.
I kind of used that foam, same material.
Okay, it doesn't seem very slimy how I'm looking at it now. Would you care to get it out of there?
I could try just a little, cause.
Oh,
Okay.
God, I hate it so much. Oh,
Huh.
God. Oh,
Yeah.
God.
Like the thing.
Oh, oh, God.
This
I hate
one
it
didn't-
so much.
This one didn't turn out as nice as the other one.
Yeah, you don't say. Oh,
I'm so sorry.
don't be sorry. Can I hold it?
Yeah.
Oh, God.
Like it's way better when you put it in the freezer.
Oh, God.
Like it's all frozen.
For everyone who's just joining in, this is my sister Naomi.
Like
She's playing with some slime.
it kind of like melted mozzarella.
Yeah, it's real bad.
Yeah, I say you don't touch this.
I agree.
Yeah.
Is there anything else you want to tell the people about?
When I'm thinking I can make some DIY bars of soaps.
Why is that?
Cause it looks kind of cool.
Does it look cool?
Yeah. Also, they have one that looks kind of cosmic. So you could do like another merch thing. Whoever gets it gets a bar of one of my soaps.
Okay, here we are for it. Whole Body is closed. Bath and Body Works is closed. So here we go. Soaps by Naomi. All right. Thanks for coming on the show, Nay.
Yeah.
All right. All right. I hate slime. Don't like slime at all. Borax and glue is absolutely it. Cosmic slime. Yeah. So everyone, John Prine and Joe Diffie. This is tough. You know, John Prine is still with us, and Joe Diffie has passed on. 5 #1 songs. All in the 90s. Prime 90s country artist is Mr. Joe Diffie. And John Prine is in the process of recovering. I think it's Fiona, his wife, has recovered. And so we're there. We're starting to see it to become we're starting to actually see the actual insanity that is potentially going to ensue, inevitably going to ensue. And I just want to be here to talk about anything that could I want this to be a blank canvas for us to kind of just say what's going on. A lot of people messaging me asking about what's going to be happening with gigs moving forward, what I plan on doing with gigs moving forward. And I think the answer right now to people who are concerned about their career, which is that's a great concern, but this is bigger than a career, is also the first thing. And then the second thing is right now it's all just about community. It's all about just getting in touch with people who you're friends with, people who you're not yet friends with. That's why I brought Elmo on here to talk about Jamcard, because that's one of the best direct to musician networking platforms that you can get on right now. And if you can gain any status within that community, you have status amongst a lot of musicians. And that'll help you moving forward. I'm going to play a song before the live stream is over that I wrote for Joe Diffie and John Prine with my older brother, Jason Lake. But I'll do a John Prine song right now for everyone. And I am an old woman named after my mother. A whole man is another child that's grown old. With dreams of thunder, lightning was desire. This whole house would have burned down long time ago. Make me an angel that flies from Montgomery. Make me a poster of an old rodeo. Just give me one thing that I can hold on to believe in this living is just a hard way to go. And on this one, you can do the blues all day on it. There's flies in the kitchen, I can hear all their buzzing, but I ain't done nothing since I woke up today. How the hell can a person go to work in the morning, come home in the evening and have nothing to say? Make me an angel that flies from Montgomery. Make me a poster of an old rodeo. Just give me one thing that I can hold on to believe in this living is just a hard way to go. To believe in this living is just a hard way to go. Thank you. I want to thank Bent Rossum. Thank you so much, Bent Rossum. Bent Rossum. Wow. Thank you for that tip. That's really kind. If you guys can go on YouTube, you can see that we have YouTube Super Chat on, which means you guys can donate. You can tip to the band right now while you're watching. And that's really kind. So thank you. Bent Rossum actually he gave us the donation for bringing on Naomi onto the show, which is actually a really fantastic. So Naomi, you're going to get all that money. Yeah. Yeah, you should see the smile on this 9-year-old's face. She just made money by doing slime. That is a true millennial right there. Boy, oh boy, what is the time we're in right now? Well, can somebody out tip? Is that possible to do? You can out tip somebody, right? Somebody could bid more, just like auctioning. Okay. Well, if anyone feel free to out tip. Was that Albert the hot like Ben start at the end? You know, maybe it was. I consider it to be a hot start like at the end, but that's just an idea. Thank you so much, Ben. Appreciate it a lot. Okay, so I want to bring on one of my favorite guitar players, one of my favorite musicians to be on the Instagram world. Named Ariel Posen. Hope I'm pronouncing it correctly. Very smooth player in a world of he is a smooth guy, and he can also do the acrobatics, but he is a smooth player, and the truth within his simplicity, and also the technicalities in the minutia of the execution of his style is it almost induces you into a trance, especially on the medium of Instagram. I've yet to see a live show from Ariel. I want to see one, but on the medium of Instagram, in a minute, he says a lot. So let's see if we can get him on here. I hope he is on here. Have I ever heard of Moby Grape? Fuck yeah, I've heard of Moby Grape. I love Moby Grape. Let's see. All right. I have jammed at Guthrie Trap. Guthrie Trap and I actually had we shared a gig for years. His live shows make me cry. Ariel, someone just said your live show will make me cry. Any kind. Were you able to capture that?
Hopefully. About my make me cry, yeah. It will.
What's going on? How are you?
How's it going, man?
Good. I think we might have some choppy reception.
Just living that. Oh, is the reception bad?
No, it's good now.
Okay.
Cool, we're good.
No, I'm good. I'm good. Just sitting at home like everybody else is. How are you?
I'm great, man. I'm sitting at home like everybody else is, and like, I'll put in a normal amount of work for the day, and then it'll be 9 p.m. and I'll feel like I gotta go play a show.
Right.
Which is
Are
a
you telling me that you're still feeling? Are you still feeling motivated in these weird times?
uncannily, an uncanny amount of motivation. Yeah, I don't get how.
Wow. I find that like everyone, at least I'm talking about all the musicians right now, who are like, usually really motivated, usually hard workers, and with all this going on, they were all going to be like, this is now the time I'm going to like write a new record, I'm going to record all these demos, I'm going to do all this stuff, and I am finding that all my friends are unmotivated.
Good.
I thought they were going to be inspired. I don't know if it's because they don't know what the future is holding right now, or they don't. It's like it's hard. It's just a really weird time, obviously. So I'm happy to hear that you are not one of those people.
It's crazy, man. It's like people who are never scared in my life are scared. You know, people who I've always gone to for what do we do now? They've always had an answer. Right now, they don't have an answer. And I don't know. There's something about the idea of us all kind of being within the same level of chaos as opposed to order within our lives. I'm finding a form of solitude in that for some reason. And who knows? Who knows? But yeah, things are coming to me in a really clear manner right now. And I am inspired, but I don't know what it is. Are you playing guitar at all? Are you practicing at all, learning or anything? Or are you just kind of taking that to a back burner of sorts?
Well, it's actually been really weird. Out of town when all the shit kind of hit the fan, and I was in a position. I was actually away from any instruments, and I was supposed to meet up with my guitar. I was at like I was saying, I was out of. So if possible, so I played for about 10 days, which was very weird.
Yeah. Same here.
And how were you?
Yeah, we had to cancel.
March and April off.
Man, dude, we canceled April through May and June.
Ouch.
Insane.
Yeah.
You were touring. How are your shows going?
Really good, really good. I'm really grateful that they all happened right before because, yeah, what a headache. And I felt like I was one of the lucky ones. And I was very fortunate that, you know, I've been home and my plan was to take March and April off. I'm working on a new record. And it was the perfect time to like finally work on these mixes, get stuff going. But now, you know, it's going to go into, like you were saying, it's going to go into May, it's going to go into June, probably July. So everything later is going to be affected.
Oh yeah.
But it's all good. What are you going to do about it? Just be healthy, you know?
Yeah, you got to persevere in a calculated, positive manner,
Yeah.
which is hard. I mean, I truly don't know. I mean, damn, it's crazy how humbling it is. I've never felt this small.
Yeah.
You know, you ever like go to New York City or like, you ever like go to New York or a big city and like, you go to play your gig and have you played in New York City recently?
Yeah, oh yeah.
Where'd you play in New York?
The last gig was a private gig, but usually like Mercury Lounge or Rockwood.
Rockwood, right? It's like a small room, and it like makes you feel because you hear about.
There's 3 rooms, yeah.
You hear about like, well, Madison Square Garden. You hear about 3 nights sold out at Radio City Music Hall, and it makes you feel small, right? It makes you feel like, oh, I want to rise to this. I want to expand. Well, I feel small in every way possible because like I'm like the things that were so big in my life, the things that I had planned on this year, literally just were just like one of the many like. You know, you got to think in the millionths of the decimal of things that got tsunamied aside by this chapter that we're in. And not to dwell on it too much because we could talk about inspiring things on guitar, etc. But I was wondering if you're feeling that at all. Are you feeling that smallness?
That's an interesting way of looking at it. You're saying like this whole Corona thing is like walking around a big city, but it's that feeling like, oh yeah, right. The world is so much bigger than just me, and I am affected by it, but everyone is affected by this, and it kind of gives like this togetherness feeling. You know, people who are celebrities, people who are not, people who are your friends, family. Everyone across the board is doing it. It's like it never, at least in my life, I've never really experienced that. So as weird and bad as it is, it's kind of cool too, even though you can't see them.
Right, absolutely. What a time. It's crazy. It just feels like an actual simulation, an actual movie.
Yeah, it does.
You know, God forbid that they're still not doing books like in 30 years in school, but we're living through the book right now. We're living through chapter 3 of junior year history.
Oh my God.
So,
I don't want to think like that. I already feel like I'm old sometimes, and weird to go 30 years from now.
man, so what do you work?
In the great Corona epidemic of 2020, 30 years ago.
Oh yeah. Right. Before Elon Musk told everyone he was actually from Mars.
Yeah, before Elon Musk told everyone he was from Mars, and when they moved Fast and the Furious 9 back a year, it was a dark time.
How about this? Why don't we start going negative? Fast and Furious, like right when Vin Diesel got his first scooter. You know what I'm talking about? Like Fast and Furious -4.
Yeah.
No, that's potentially. I don't know if it has. I don't know how it would do at the box office this first weekend. Maybe might be 7 figures. Who knows?
It's weird. You know what? It's so funny. This is the last thing I'll say about this whole thing. It's weird for musicians, obviously, because the live industry is like one of the biggest ways we make any kind of living. But the movie industry, when you think about it, it's so interesting to see companies like Disney or whoever like struggling like that. And when you look at it, it's like, well, I get it. Why would they be hurting? They make billions and billions of dollars, but when they're closing the theme parks down and not making movies, they're just in the same boat as us in a way. but like they've invested millions and millions of dollars, or they've gotten investors invested millions of dollars. How many times have I just said invested? I think it was 600 times.
Makes me want to invest in you somehow.
Yeah.
What's going on with guitar right now? Are you working on anything? Like, what's the most Ariel Posen signature thing you're working on that you're fucking around with? We had Zane Carney on here last week, and he showed me an idea that blew my mind, and I was hoping maybe you could do something of a similar nature.
Well, okay. Well, I'm not gonna blow your mind, and it's not like a signature. I don't know. I've been working on using my tone knob a lot.
Like Danny Gatton in a sense?
What's that?
Kind of like Danny Gatton. Yeah, you're in C. I love that. So when you pick up a guitar, are you picking up a guitar like are you I just love people's processes. That's where like I'm truly the most curious in life. Like what anyone's process is. So you sit down and you pick up a guitar, or is it just you and an amp? Is it you with like a looper, or do you have some shit going? Do you have a track going?
I am just plugging in and just stream of conscious playing.
Yeah.
But I have done all that. I've had my time of endlessly playing the tracks, playing the loops, playing
yeah.
beats, playing
yeah.
this, playing that. That is all great. No, there's nothing. That's the shit. Like there's nothing wrong with that. These days I haven't really been chasing any practice regime of any kind, basically because I've just been too busy traveling.
Yeah.
Lot touring and working, which I'm grateful for that. It is not conducive to actual practicing though. So when I pick up the guitar, I'm just playing.
Yeah.
And I might land on an idea, and then I just write, and then I'll just play more. But I don't really think. My practicing is playing these days, which is
very wise. Yeah, yeah. Kenny Warner, are you familiar with that book, Effortless Mastery?
yes.
That's what that all is about. You ride to the point where when you just sit down, that becomes the portal, and then you can land on some shit, and that's the thing. Yeah, absolutely.
Yeah, and I'm not saying that's the way to do it if you're trying to really hone in on something. Like if you're trying to fucking get your sweep picking up, bro, like definitely practice it to a metronome and do the thing. If you're just trying to, doing it like that just helps me stay. Honestly, it's because I'm busy and I can't be bothered these days. But it helps me just kind of stay consistent, and it doesn't let me get out of shape. You know, just play. Just
of course.
Don't think about it. Stream of consciousness.
100%, absolutely. Yeah. Staying consistent, keeping the ligaments and the I found out it wasn't muscles, it was tendons. Keeping the tendons in shape, keeping all that going. That's absolutely real. Yeah, you gotta do that.
Do you like taking some days off ever of playing? Like not even picking one up?
Yeah, absolutely. I actually do a thing. So I do that usually on Sundays. And what I do, it's very weird. I'll take it's so strange. So I'll do, on Sunday, I'll take a note and I do it on all strings and I just let it ring out one time. I out and then realize that the life of a note is not fully conceived by you. You only just start the attack and the lifeline of the note can go on without you. And to kind of settle in that's fun.
Nice.
But days off, yeah. I'm in a phase right now, though, where it's like, the days off thing is different. Because where it'd be like a day off in music, I'll be like, well, then like, what else am I doing? Like, maybe like I'll still exercise or like I'll listen to a podcast. Like, I don't ever have a day where like I'm not taking things in. I guess there's disadvantages to that and stuff like that. Are you listening to any podcasts right now, or are you doing anything that's making you kind of think differently about the world? Or
Yeah, I listen to a lot of podcasts. Lately, I've just been listening to comedy, to be honest. I just kind of want to
oh,
laugh.
dude, yeah. Was it Whitney Cummings? Her podcast is wild.
Oh, she's great. Whitney's great. Delia's great.
Theo Vaughn.
Fighter and the Kid, those guys are great. There's, I don't know what it is about comedians, but like they are just, if you're a comedian these days, you have a podcast.
Oh, you have to. Yeah, you have to.
have to.
But they're really.
And you can just go 2.5 hours of talking random shit, and it's the most entertaining thing.
And they're like the best writers. Like in terms of to write something and then perform it, just your words. You don't have your joke's not running through a deluxe reverb with your own signature boost pedal through it. It's like, come on.
Can you imagine what we do having to get up on stage
DI.
and with every note you play, every note you sing, everything you do, you have to look for a reaction. I know, playing music live, it is reactionary. Like sometimes there often is a lot of reaction, and some people will look for it more than others. But at the end of the day, you can go on stage, shit the bed,
Oh yeah.
play a song really poorly, and people will just go, yeah, it's great, you know?
I love it.
Just general,
Shit the bed.
it's just what you do. And to go up there and be a comedian, and literally every word you have to say not only has to be engaging, but has to be, and has to be believable, but it has to be so funny that nothing works if people don't give you back the laugh. That is so stressful to me, and I have so much respect. I have so much respect with me. Actually, I was at the Comedy Store the week of NAMM. I went in on the Wednesday, and Dalia and Whitney and all these other.
Wednesday's the night, right? Wednesday's like the night.
Wednesday, is it the night?
That's what. Whenever I hear Joe Rogan talking about he's going to the Comedy Store, it's on a fucking Wednesday.
Okay, well, maybe it was the night. It was really good. And you know what it is? It's like going to the local whatever bar and just trying out some new tunes. They all go up and do 10 minutes and try out their new material. But man, fuck, was it so?
Yeah.
I love going to see music, and obviously I'm a musician, but that got me fired up.
Of course.
So good.
Seeing a good performer, dude, a good performer is what I look for every day. If I can find a good performer daily, I am an inspired person. Absolutely. Well, I'm going to turn on a.
That's what I'm saying. You're taking something away, not even by playing guitar. You're still engaged. You're still taking stuff in. I'm 100% the same way. In fact, I think I take in more. I mean, not necessarily referring to comedy, but just I take in more music stuff when I kind of step away and just take it in rather than feeling like I need to be hands-on, learning what's going on in real time, playing to it. And sometimes when I just I'm not digging how I'm sounding or what's going on with my playing, I love taking a day or two, stepping away and kind of recharging a bit, taking in everything else, and I find that helps so much.
Whoa.
Come back even more motivated and inspired.
That's beautiful. I think this was good. This is really insightful conversations and thinking, and people could learn a lot from being here listening to this, where it's the idea now where it's like not everything's on the table, not everything's at stake. Maybe take a couple days off, take in some different forms of inspiration, and then might reach a new plane of inspiration. Yeah.
Yeah. And you thought we were going all negative, man. We turned that shit around.
Hey, I'm here for Fast and Furious -7.
Yeah, me too.
When Dwayne The Rock Johnson is 97 pounds.
Yeah, well, don't worry. They'll be talking about it 30 years from now in social studies class.
Damn, man. Well, you gotta hop on the podcast soon. Whenever you come to Nashville, we'll do expensive East Side coffee and do a podcast.
Oh, let's do it. I was gonna be coming during summer, but obviously stuff is changing and who knows. But if Americana Fest is going on still, I'll definitely.
Oh yeah.
be there then.
Okay, so we'll be here in September. Right on.
If everything is back to normal, but who knows? So we'll see. But yeah, let's do it. I'd love to.
Awesome. Well, thanks for coming on, my friend. It was good talking to you. Good seeing you.
Thanks. Be well.
I will.
Catch you soon.
Ariel Posen, everyone. Come on with it. Come on with it. Come on with it. That is a thinker, right? Any good entertainer, any good performer, if they ever hand you a business card in invisible print before it says anything, it says thinker. That is real. I believe that to be true. So, he is a thinker, folks. Now is the time to think. Now is the time to read. Take in new information, however you're going to do it. Listen to it. Read it. Maybe dive deep in it and write it out. And who knows, whenever you're writing, God, you come up with some ideas that you, within that first tier of your mind, would not normally have done. But the act of actually sitting down and doing it helps. What do we got going down here on YouTube? Only in the past few days I became aware your music was story and playing incredibly insightful and inspiring. Thank you for all that you do. Terry O'Donnell on YouTube chat. Damn, thank you so much. Appreciate that a lot. Theory is saying he's a thinker because he's Canadian. Well, I know some Canadian people. Some think, some don't think. I know some Americans. Some think and they don't think. I look like Greta Van Fleet. So, I want to take this in for a second here. And are you saying I look like all four members collectively of the same band? Because if so, right on. I don't like Led Zeppelin. I only like Greta Van Fleet. It's my favorite Greta Van Fleet riff. No, I do look like Tom Holland. I get that. I do. I understand that. I vibe with that a whole lot. All right, I want to do a song I wrote for Joe Diffie and John Prine with Jason Link today, who's my friend, who was actually the first person to ever get me up on stage. Let's see here. Actually, no. I don't want to do that real quick. I want to get Nick on here so we can talk about... We got 6 minutes. I want to get Nick on here to see if we can talk about and then we'll do some Fire on the Mountain. Mimi PH, what's going on? That's why I call my grandmother. I call my grandmother Mimi. Is Nick here? All right. Nick, let's talk about what's going on. Nice shirt.
Hey, thanks, man.
That is very real.
Yeah, that's real.
So are we giving away a guitar next week or in the next couple weeks?
As soon as you get it, yeah. We can do some cool stuff. We're going to give away a B-Bro guitar.
Yes, indeed, everyone. We're giving away a Telecaster. People on YouTube, people on Instagram watching, we're giving away a Telecaster. And it is going to go to, if we can reach a certain amount of money, every piece of money, the makers obviously need to have their nut met. But after that, we'll make some money.
That's right.
And right on. It'll go to buy more cats for Nick's girlfriend. Because she is the Tiger King. Oh my God. What is wrong with that cat's eyes? Oh my God. Dude, can you go back on that cat's eyes?
Yeah, absolutely. This is Luna.
What is up with it? It looks like a Japanese animal. It doesn't even look real.
So I gotta show you something.
Yeah.
So, Rachel lives on Main Street here downtown.
Yep. In Iowa.
In Iowa, yes. And so we realized that all of the lights are out on Main Street. So
That's a lyric.
It's like an apocalypse out
Let's
there.
see.
It's just dark. Usually it's lit up with a bunch of lights.
Holy hell, guys.
So I don't know if they turn the lights off to keep people from, walking around downtown or what, but
It did not stop you from the Budweiser, though.
no, this is my third one tonight.
This is brought to you by Yeti and Budweiser. Well, hey, thanks for coming on, man. I just wanted to get Gian on here so we can make it an official thing.
Yeah, absolutely. There will be some content coming out once we get the guitar in your hand.
Yes, there will.
So,
Yes,
so
there will.
people can see what it looks like and sounds like and all that fancy stuff.
It makes love good.
Yeah. We'll find out.
All right, dude. I'll talk to you later. Y'all stay cool.
Yeah, later.
That is Mr. Nicholas Fry, my Cosmic Country partner in crime to the fullest. And yeah, man, I miss being on the road with him a whole lot. Posey Carter, I do drink. I just don't drink at home. My family's here. I don't like the idea of being intoxicated around my family so much. It just doesn't work. So let's talk about we have 3 minutes left. We might not have time for the song, but here's what I'll do is I will share the song, the demo of it. Masterclass of Cosmic Country. Let's do it real quick. Let's talk about some Here, I'll give everyone a Cosmic Country. What was the set for Charlotte? The set for Charlotte was going to start with. Well, I had a hard run, running into your window. I was all night running. I wondered if you cared. Well, I had a running, a run around and a run down. What's going on, Austin? What's going on, Tonkin? Honky, man, Larissa, what's going on? Dick O'Dar, what's going on? BBPH, what's going on? I run smack into a tree. Let's get a chorus in before we're out here. I had to move, really had to move. That's why, if you please, I am on my bending knees. Bertha, don't you come around here anymore. Come back to Eagle Way sometime. That show is the best I've ever seen there. Thank you, Nikki Yard, so much. Thank you, Tonkin Honky Fan. Thank you, the one and only Tarka. Thank you guys so much for watching. I'm going to get out of here in about 60 seconds. I'm going to send you guys that new song. Again, if you can't go to danieldonato.com and get a Cosmic shirt, these are made just for the coronavirus times. And all the proceeds will go to local national musicians and people involved in the Cosmic Country crew. Appreciate you guys watching. We're going to do this again maybe another time this week. But if not, next week. Thank you, YouTube, for watching. Y'all stay positive out there. Y'all stay happy. Start each day with some gratitude. Do your gratitude walks. And tell me what Grateful Dead music you're listening to. And all that. Thank you, fans of Daniel Donato, for watching. Ben Tagger Guitar. I'll see you in Columbus when we're back. Zach Bowers 17. Thank you so much. Samantha. Got you, because your name is spelled backwards. David Barrett, thanks for coming. Thanks for watching, my man. You did an emoji. I'll do a real emoji. Know what it is. Thank you guys so much. Appreciate y'all so much. This means the world. Thank you, YouTube. Thank you, Instagram.